Well, what it do, comic bros? It's your boy, Super Duper Sean, and I'm back with another video. And if you don't know, this is Power Up Comics. And today, I got something special for y'all. I'm back in my what if bag. Not just your regular manila what if. I'm in that what if dark bag. Yes, because I just rewatched season 3 of Marvel's What If series, and it got me to thinking, which what if stories would I have liked to see on the screen? And this is one of them. This is your first and only warning for parental advisory. Explicit content ahead. Oh yeah, it's about to get serious when Venom bonds with the Thing. Yes, this is what if the Venom symbiote bonded with Fantastic Four's The Thing. Before I get into that, I need y'all to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's get into it. The comic jumps off at the Baxter building where the Thing is questioning Reed about why he didn't show up to the crash site. He calmly says it's our anniversary, meaning the day where they all got powers. And Reed says to the Thing, I wanted to give you space. I know what this day means to you. Basically stating his life changed the most out of every Fantastic Four member. His mental state has been unstable since that fateful night, and Ben never truly found peace. The Thing says to Reed, you feel guilty for turning me into a monster. The whole time Ben and Reed are having this exchange, Ben's eyes are locked on the symbiote, almost if he is in a trance, totally enamored by the alien species. Now Reed obtained the symbiote from Spider-Man back on Battleworld for further studies and evaluation processes. Reed assures him, your family, I'll do anything to change you back. Sue interrupts and Reed goes to attend to her. Ben continues to stare at the symbiote and tell it about his problems, the strain of being a monster. The symbiote thinks to itself, weak man, strong body, perfect host. And it's a perfect assessment of Ben right now. He's feeling sorry for himself, loathing, and Venom takes advantage of it, like Eddie Brock when he was fired and engulfed in hatred for Peter Parker. These are the symbiote tactics. And with these circumstances, you can guarantee our alien species will control his host. Venom gets Ben to free him from captivity, and he quickly starts the bonding process. A host so broken to be human that he would bargain with the remains of his humanity. What did you do? Reed screams. It called to me, says Ben. Reed goes into the many problems with wearing the symbiote. And with a host who's already emotional prior to being bonded, just makes it exceptionally worse. Certain rage spikes, mood swings, irrational thinking, all signals bouncing off the wrong scepter with this thing. Ben says it wants to help. And as he says this, he goes into human form. Reed says it's dangerous while grabbing a sonic cannon to remove it forcefully from the Thing. We will find another way, Reed says, as he shoots a sonic beam. Ben says I did find a way, aggressively. Then he snatches the gun from Reed's hand and breaks it. This isn't the real you, Reed says. Ben replies, that's where you're dead wrong, pal. He then tells Reed to stay out of his way. The comic jumps to the Lizard. Yes, the Spider-Man villain, essentially smelling that the symbiote is free. He says something has changed and I can smell it. The lizard's motives are unclear at this moment, but I thought it was some bullshit that he could just smell Venom. I mean, he is all the way down in the sewers. Lizards do not have the snout of a bear. Instead, they smell with their tongue, so it has to be a familiar scent. Then he has to lick it, molecules attached to his tongue, then their smelling process begins. I thought the lizard's cameo could have been thought out a little more to make more sense on how and why he could just track Venom, especially with him already being bonded to a host. The comic jumps to Sue and Reed having a conversation about how to save Ben, separate him from Venom, and keep his human form. Now, Sue's attitude is just like, get the symbiote off of him and figure the rest out later. And I agree with her somewhat. But if you could use this moment to help your family get somewhat of a normal life back, why wouldn't you do it? Reed is torn between following his moral code and helping his friend. He knows that these are the decisions that define him as a leader. At the end of the day, he must do what's best for humanity. That's what being a Fantastic Four member is all about. Reed calmly says, "It is my responsibility to be a monster." In this case, take away his best friend's chance at being human. The comic jumps to Ben, busting a player stroll, checking out girls, enjoying his reflection, basking in happiness. Then, out of the sewer, the lizard emerges and confronts him, but not in an aggressive manner. The thing blows his load and says, "It's clobbering time," putting the beats on the lizard. As he's taking punches, he keeps trying to plead to Ben, trying to put them on the same scale as people who just caught bad breaks that the world just misunderstands. And the people closest to them aren't really their friends, appealing to that emotional void of outside human interaction. Ben has been craving it since the accident. The thing chokes him up, tells him he doesn't know what he is talking about. But the thing can't get past his lizard form, and he starts to feel, hey, this guy knows exactly what I'm going through. He practically is me. And with that thinking, allows himself to be manipulated by the lizard. The lizard says we can help millions with the symbiote. Others like us, he convinces Ben to share his cure. Without the Fantastic Four at your side, do you think you would still be seen as a hero? Ben then follows him to his lab, where he is put in an oversized test tube. The lizard assures him that he can help him share this gift. He will change the world. The moment he powers it up, Ben is in instant pain, regret written all over his face. "Turn it off!" he screams. The lizard extracts the symbiotic being for himself. The lizard tells Ben he will give people a reason to hate him now, starting with the Fantastic Four. The lizard in this moment is a man filled with hatred. All those people he helped with his research, the lives he changed, means nothing. They judge him off his looks alone. This has pushed him over the edge and straight into the deep end. The comic jumps to the Baxter building. Sue and Reed in deep conversation about how to handle Ben. Should they call for help? Reed says, "It must be me," grabbing the sonic cannon. Before he could deliver another verb, the lizard pounds through the wall. His tongue hangs from his mouth like a rabies-strucken animal. He utters, "Hello, Reed," taking out the ground they walk on, knocking them both to the floor. "Sue, are you okay?" The comic jumps to Ben, desperately trying to summon his last bit of strength to break out the test tube. While the lizard has his way with Reed, Sue tries to save Reed and pays with her life. The lizard, full of jealousy, claiming he is the most intelligent, bites an arm from Reed, and takes his head. The Thing finally arrives, only to see both of his dear friends murdered. Now, he screams, "Reed, don't be gone. I need you." I don't know if the symbiote poison lizards mind to do this, or if the jealousy of Reed's accomplishments were too much to bear. The Thing, in a rage, rushed the lizard, threw him from the Baxter building. Civilians watch in shock as the Thing rips the lizard's head from his neck and avenging his two fallen friends. He then bonds back with the symbiote and ascends down a path of destruction. Yo, and that was What If Dark. What if the Venom symbiote bonded with Fantastic Four's The Thing? It was written by Stephanie Phillips and illustrated by Jethro Morales. And yo, this What If was fire from beginning to the end. They captured the Thing's emotions. You almost felt it, how good he felt when he bonded with that symbiote, just to look at itself in human form. They captured the emotions well in these panels. That's why it hurts so much to see Reed get his neck bit off like that. I mean, dang, the lizard Merc Sue, y'all. Like, this was a What If Dark, man. This really stood true to its nature. I loved this story for sure. It's actually one of the best What If Darks I have read, man. I wasn't too big of a fan of the Carnage one. The Moon Knight one was aight. This one gets that fire emoji for sure. Yeah, that's my thoughts. I loved it. What do y'all think about what if the Thing bonded with the symbiote Venom? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below, man. I'm your boy, Super Duper Deuces.